All right, everybody. I'm sure a lot of you are ready to party, so I'll keep this short and sweet. The achievements and statistics I'm about to describe could go down as possibly the greatest defensive career in all of college football. Unanimous first team Kodak All American, undefeated national champion, 54 and a half career sacks. I'll say that one more time. 54 and a half career sacks, 22 and a half career sacks during their national title run, 10 and a half sacks in the playoffs alone. That is an incredible career. During his 4 years at Widener, they had a very special team because of special players like the ones in this room tonight. One regular season loss in 4 seasons. That's just incredible. So I started to ask myself, why was my dad successful? Why was he so dominant? And not just as a football player, but as a person. And the one word that kept popping into my mind was perfection. The three most important things in my dad's life, I believe: family, football, and fitness. He has been on a lifelong pursuit of perfection pretty much since the day he was born. Whether it was on the field, terrorizing quarterbacks, in the gym, becoming a professional bodybuilder, as a husband, father, grandfather, son, uncle, brother, he was going to go all in every day. Even trivial things like keeping the house clean or landscaping the yard, you knew it was going to be perfect. And the thing about being a perfectionist is even when you're not perfect, pursuing perfection long enough and often enough, you'll end up finding greatness more often than not. And that's why he's here tonight. So join me in welcoming my dad, my friend, my hero to this stage and into the Widener Athletics Hall of Fame.
I don't have anything written down because I like to speak from the heart. I met some very special people tonight. President Robertson, AD Jack Schaefer, and I'd like to thank them for such a beautiful evening. I'd like to thank the selection committee and everyone who voted for me: friends, teammates, coaches, faculty. It's just, I have been really overwhelmed the last week or so. And this is not an award that is won by just an individual. Okay. I met some great football players and some great friends at Widener that had one common goal: to run the table and win a national championship. They're sitting back there at that table right now. Kearns, Vanderslice, Cinti, O'Toole, McCartney, DeVirgilis, Poulos, all these guys took time out to come here tonight. Now, I got to say, I got a lot of, just through Facebook, they kept asking the same question, particularly Dave Cinti and Jimmy DeVirgilis. Why aren't you in the Hall of Fame? I don't know why. They led a crusade, dug up stats, and were relentless on why this cannot happen. I owe everything to them because I'm not sure that I would be standing here tonight if they didn't put the effort in. to get me here. That's I can't thank him enough for these great teammates. And I also like to say um, there's some very important people that I like to acknowledge tonight. They're no longer here. It's the one thing when you wait 42 years. And one of the first people here was my dad. My dad was first diagnosed with cancer in 1996. He had 6 different cancers from 1996 to 2024. When he was in a hospital bed a couple weeks before he died, he told my brother that Widener, the 4 years of Widener, was the greatest 4 years of his life. I just wish he was here so I could just hug him and thank him. I got my number one fan sitting here tonight, my brother Zach, with his daughter Christina and her fiance Ryan. And then there's a story that not many people know in my life. Back in 1959, an 18-year-old high school student became pregnant. And her parents thought it would be a good idea to abort the baby because she was too young and they came from the poor side of the track. That lady was my mom who decided to keep the baby. I have to thank one more person who's probably the most important. I met my wife 48 years ago on the banks of the Delaware River, Florence, New Jersey, a tough town, in 1976. Cheerleader, football player. When I didn't make it my lifetime dream of playing in the NFL, I fell into a deep state of depression. I thought that my life was a total failure, and I didn't care if I lived or died. She showed me that there's much more to life than football. We got married, and we have our beautiful family, Tony and Nicole Stefanoni, who has a 2-year-old daughter, Stella. My daughter, Bree, her husband, Mark Singer, with Marky and Isabella. And that has been my life now. And I figured out how to channel all that energy and all that work to get to the top in football and dedicate that to be the best husband, father, and grandfather I could be. Getting there, thanks to Coach Manlove, Coach O'Brien's here tonight, Coach Young. Widener was 4 fantastic years. I love you guys out there, right? National champs, right? Thank you very much. I'm very honored for this award. God bless. Everyone be safe tonight. Thank you.